Hello everyone, thanks for finding my channel. I'm Arkytior Collective. I try to read the energies that are prominent in the collective and tell the story that the cards want to tell. Not all messages will resonate for every person, so if it sounds like it's for you but like the next message doesn't, then leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. I intend for these readings to be timeless, so whenever you find them is when you're meant to. Oh, hi everyone. I hope everyone is well. Happy 4th for everybody. I think it's a couple days later than that. I never remember the dates. I don't even know what day it is. I know kind of like we're in the beginning of July. That's where I am right now. So let's call in our protections and center and clear our space. We ask all positive energies to attend us and guide us to the messages that fulfill our highest good. Guides, ancestors, patrons, angels, archangels, and our higher selves come forward and be with me. Michael, stand guard. Gabriel, make the messages clear and useful. Metatron, be present to protect the seekers and deliverers of the divine's communications. All right, let's get started. Okay, I forget what we talked about in the last reading. It's all a blur. I really did forget. And I watched it back. I usually do watch them back so that I can see what I missed or if anything needs clarification. And I am drawing a complete blank right now. I start with the Faerie Oracle deck by Brian Froud, and then we can move on. I get clarification with the Gilded, and then on top of that, I use the Tarot of the Divine. If you'd like to check out other readers with a similar vibe as me, I do have some of their links in my description box below. That this will be a shout out to some of my fellow Ravens. We've got Ellie Rose Affirmations down there. We've got Visions of Love Tarot, that's Pixie. We've got Captain Happy's Arcana Adventures. Ahoy, Captain. Also down there in the description is a link to JD's Tarot. He is Raven adjacent, but not Raven proper. He's his own shining star. That's Daddy. Go ahead and check him out. He's amazing. And also down there in the description is a link to Temple of Apollo. He's neither Raven nor adjacent. I just kind of have a little crush on him. So go check out his channel too. As always, you can join us on the Raven's Nest Facebook group. I'm not the admin there. That was started by Donna Jane. She is head Raven. I'm just a member. Catch our fuckery there where the mayhem continues. I swear. I stutter. I sing. I'm not as polished as other readers are. I don't have very good flow sometimes. I'm a hot mess, and my readings can become a hot mess. So if your energy can vibe with a hot mess, I'm your girl. Please excuse the jingles in the background. Apparently it is Zoomies time, and my cat is going crazy. So let's just play some music to cover that up, and we'll get started with the fairies. Hello, fairies. Fairy energy, please come forward. Let's see, one last shuffle. Let's see how we feel here. I don't know about anybody else, but the energy felt really squirrely today. Like agitated, like twitchy. Like too much energy. Like I was supposed to do something. I gotta do something. What am I supposed to be doing? And I couldn't figure out. It was one of those really weird, uncomfortable energies where you feel like you should go and do, but you're not really quite sure what you should be doing. So let's find out if anything in the collective is reflecting that energies. Oh, we got a jumper already. My goodness. Oh no. Gloomy doom. Let me consider this a minute. This might set the tone for this reading. Oh, I can't read this. Negativity. Self-defeat, self-pity. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. There's an energy in the collective that is feeling a little down right now, a little self-piteous. I call this the Eeyore card. He even kind of looks like Eeyore. He's like, thanks for noticing me. You know? This bubble he's carrying, a lot of the other fairies have these bubbles too, and I always think of them as thought bubbles. This bubble, though, it doesn't seem like he's carrying it with any joy, which makes sense because he's the gloomist. He's riding on these fish. Well, they look like fish, kind of. It makes me feel like it's a water element. Someone's in their fields. There we go. Someone, or the collective in general, is in their fields. All right. Let's get another, please. Spirit. What else is going on in the collective? Oh, no. Oh, I can't peek at the... Oh, here we go. Ah, green woman. There we go. We got some positive energy here. All right. You actually have two flippers on that one, and I'll take them both. Yes. Oh my goodness. I actually saw these while I was shuffling with the cards the other way. I cannot believe that they cycled through and came through again. Oh, this is beautiful. I can't emphasize this enough. Divine feminine and divine masculine side by side. This is fantastic. And guess what popped up after them? The unity card. This is the sacred union between the two. I can't believe that this actually fell out like this. This is incredible. But to fall out right after this in their feels card, we're really going to have to get some clarification on this. Let's keep going. My goodness. Boy, we started off with a bang tonight, guys. Anything else, Spirit? What else is going on in the collective with this union? Oh my goodness, this beautiful union. It's like they're playing hide and seek. We've got fairies of the future. That's beautiful. Okay, the maiden flipped, but she didn't pop. Who's gonna... Oh, the rar, potential, wild energy. Oh, that's what I've been feeling. This kind of kinetic, very... I described it as twitchy, but it's like almost electric, you know? And that makes sense. Wild energy. Oof. What is happening, collective? Oh, like the Myomancer. Small clues, omens, importance. But he is one of the stone men. So he is very slow. And the undressing of the salad. That's doing the impossible. Change of fortune. My goodness. This energy almost feels too big for me to interpret. I have to be honest. I am absolutely going to do my best. I thought we were in for something really negative when the gloomy came out. But it might be as simple as, it might be as simple as someone being overwhelmed and because this self-doubt and self-pity and I wish I could read what the heck I wrote here. I have to go through these again with black marker because I wrote them in red like a dummy and I can't read it now. Self-cursing. Wow. Wallowing. That's what that says. Wallowing. Someone's in their feels, but look at this amazing energy. We will get clarification on these. It's just I want to get an overall. An overall? Am I being called to? No. No, I'll do that next time. I was being called to grab another deck, but usually I place that deck right in the beginning, so I'm just going to keep going. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have the green woman. She is maturity, take risks, tend your ground, sow wild seeds. So this is like telling you to, for the collective, I'm hearing dream big and do it. And I know that sounds like, yeah, well, if I could do it, I'd be doing it. There's something there. This self-doubt is gonna play through this whole thing. The green woman can make anything manifest because she's in tune with everything. And then we have himself, this beautiful depiction of the divine masculine himself. You know, I love how they look though. She looks they look so playful. You know, it's like she's saying, "Oh, you're finally here? Come and get me." And he says, "Don't make me come and get you." You know, it's like, look at that face. He's like, "Girl, you had better get over here. I'm here now." And she's like, it took you way too long to get here. Now you gotta come and get me." You know? She's powerful in her own right. That's why she's sticking her tongue out at him. He comes with a aura of reverence and respect, and it doesn't feel like he actually should be like this playful energy, but to her, for her, in front of her, it's like, you have no power over me. You're my equal. You're not above me. We're equals. It took you long enough to get here. Huh, now come and find me. And it's like, he's like, if I have to come find you, if I have to come and get you, you know what I mean? But when these two do find each other, it's this. It is the sacred union. It's the unity card. Cosmic energy burst. Oneness with source. Spiritual mystical union. High energy. Oh, okay. I'm being told that we will get clarifiers to who this gloomy doom is when we get into the rest of the cards. But I'm being told that this is somebody outside the union watching it happen. Because when these two finally do team up Voltron style, the power that is released when a divine twin connection reunites, the power put out can shake the heavens on a spiritual level. I remember saying this before. Let me get this right. How did I say it? If we were allowed to love each other, we'd destroy the world. That's what these two, it's like a power couple, you know? But not just in earth. Usually when you say power couple, it's people who are financially successful and role models like that, right? But this isn't that. This is a spiritual power couple. This couple could be poor as shit. But when twins find each other again and come together, the spiritual bomb that goes off is incredible. And there is negativity in the world that does not want to see that happen. And I think that's what this is. We'll see, because, well, I'm going to not pull from the fairies again, but there are some cards in there that are really negative, you know? So we'll see with the clarifiers who this might be. This is so almost cut and dry. Because even though there's this self-doubt, this might be with the two that are coming together. Because it does lead off the reading. Self-doubt, if it's these two, is how does it? Hang on. Shit. Oop, don't get away, marble. Okay, let me listen. I mean, I feel like this is outside energy, though, because once these two cards manifest, there is no questioning if they're good enough or smart enough or doggone it, people like them, you know? It's just, I see you, you see me. Do you understand what we're doing here? I understand what we're doing here. Do you know who you are? I know who I am. I know who you are. Meaning, do you know I'm your twin? Yes, I do. Do you know you're my twin? It's like, yeah. All right, let's blow up the world, you know? So I feel like this self-doubt and self-pity might be somebody else, something outside this connection, because this feels very confident. But then this, I mean, it is possible. It could be that one or both of them are still have self-doubt and, you know, those whisperings in their own mind about, is this real? Is this true? Could this last? Do I even try? Because when a union like this is imminent, or even recognized, or even not recognized half the time, when sometimes the feelings of a connection will be there, but the extent of the importance of that connection remains hidden from the two. They just know that, holy crap, there's this pull to this other person that I've never felt before. In a twin dynamic, it even goes even further than that, you know? But of course, on the 3D level, there will be some doubts about, I've got to be crazy because this is not normal, you know? So I think maybe that could be the self-doubt if it's with the twins themselves. Otherwise, this could be somebody seeing the connection and being really saddened by it. Down here we've got the fairies of the future, co-create the future, choose a path and go, hesitate or get dragged. So this says, especially with the Ra next to it, this energy potential, it's almost like once these two reconnect, that's it. The gun goes off, bam, and it is go or get dragged. You know, the energy is just going to take them along with it. But then here we've got Mike the Biomancer, who's one of the stone men, and this is earth energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they're slow movers because they're methodical. This says messages, small clues, omens, portents, signs, and details. Excuse me. Details. Details is sticking out to me. And then after that, we've got the undressing of the salad. This is a card of doing the impossible. And it has such an appropriate name because how would you undress a salad? Once you pour it on that half cup of ranch dressing and the croutons and the cheese and everything, how do you undo that so that the salad is what it was before all that again? You can't. Yeah, you could wash it, but it would be mushy crap after that, right? So this is saying that this is how did you put it? Undoable. Not undoable once this happens. No, it doesn't even have to. Oh, it's the momentum that's undoable. Okay, so we have the Ra here, and the Ra is often likened to the Chariot card. But whereas the Chariot is usually interpreted as swift movement, I noticed that in the Chariot, the Sphinxes pulling it are not running, they're laying down. So it's not movement yet. It's the potential of movement. It's the address is in the GPS. The car is packed. The tank is full. The engine's running to warm up, and you just gotta go. So that's what I feel from the RAR. It's not the jump. It's the potential before. It's the jet engines revving before the jet takes off. Wild energy, enthusiasm, and power up. You know, I always hear, when I see the RAR, I hear the right before it goes. Either they're following the omens and signs, or they're being told to look in it because there are messages there. And things in motion. That's what undressing of the salad. Dexterity, outcome unclear, but things are in motion. Change of fortune. Achieving the impossible. Okay, the way this is kind of set up is that, so on the left here we've got the fairies of the future, and they're looking off to the right, and then so bookmarking it, it's like looking towards the future, but then we've got these in the future looking towards the past, saying what's done is done. I love this imagery right here. Because even in this undressing of the salad, they look like they're looking towards the future. And again, here we have more of these bubbles. like plans, thoughts, because these always represented thoughts to me, thought bubbles, right? And it's like every potential thought that you could have is in the future. That's what I just heard. I don't even know what that means. I hope that resonates with somebody. Every potential thought you could have is there in the future. Thought? Yeah, that's what I'm told. I feel like with this Mike the Myomancer, he's usually such a slow, methodical energy, but he's here in the middle of this dynamic, powerful, energetic, um, enthusiastic energy read, and it's almost like he's overpowered. It's almost like he's just sitting there because he's so old and so slow that he's seen everything. He's seen the passage of time 100 times over, and nothing surprises him, and nothing rattles him, and he just keeps trudging through existence doing his work. And he's surrounded by all this chaotic, enthusiastic, young, vibrant potential. And it's just like he's looking at them like I look at the college kids partying outside. Look at that face. It's like, you guys, fine. I'm not going to be able to stop you. Uh, I don't think that of the college kids. I would never even think to stop them unless they were hurting something. But that's neither here nor there. He's just like, look at that face. He's just like, oh, these young ones. They just don't know the value of slowing down, listening to the small clues. Choose a path and go. Wild energy. Messages and omens. Things in motion. I love it. I love it. Let me just get an overview and listen for any clarity on the overview. I feel they're going to meet face to face. Say you love me to my face. I need it more than your embrace. Say you want me, that's all it takes. My heart's getting torn from your mistakes. That's from the feminine. This is a face-to-face meeting. And for himself, I hear the song Power by Isaac Danielson. It's a little low for me. I'll try to do the higher part. I still look at you with eyes that want you. When you move, you make my oceans move too. If I hear my name, I will run your way. That's what I hear from them too. And then here's the union. Again with the music. Music played a part in the last reading. Or 2 readings ago. There's something about music there. Why did those 2 songs come to me? I mean, besides the fact that I like them. Maybe they'll sing to each other when they meet. Who knows? I get no other indications of music in this thread, but in this spread. But it just felt like that's how they were going to communicate once they do meet. That seems very joyful. And that would be appropriate for these two energies when they come together to be so joyful that they sing. Maybe they'll just sing on the inside. All right, I think we're ready to get some clarification. We're going to go to the Gilded. And I apologize for my singing. I do love to sing though, and I can't read music, but my heart's very musical, and I do get messages when I listen to music. Sometimes I do have to turn it off though to hear a little bit better. All right. Enough chit-chatting, Bianca. Stay on task. Focus, woman. Let's get some clarification. All right. Spirit. Hi. Camilo. Hi. Can you please give us some clarification and elaborate on this gloominous doom? Who's salty about this union? We've got strength. I'm going to have to keep going because I really don't know how to read that. Besides the fact that usually strength is given to Leo. So, I mean, maybe this is Leo energy. Oh, okay. Keep going. I'm not strong enough for this. No, but then strength would be in reverse, wouldn't it? No, because you don't read reversals. Okay. Okay. I think this goes beyond this, just I'm not strong enough for this. This is real effort. Somebody is really, really, I hate saying really all the time. I really hate it. I feel the masculine energy here. Full of self-doubt. And trying really hard to maintain the strength to do this. I don't feel like it's under duress. I don't feel like he's saying, oh, fine, but I'm now I have to be strong to do this. It's more like, this is going to happen. This is my choice. This is where I'm headed. And even though I have fears and self-doubts, I'm going to be strong and do this. Anything else? Oh, I'm having a little trouble. I wonder if the Glankener is near. No, Solus on the bottom. That's beautiful. Oh, I always forget to check the bottoms sometimes. And underneath that, Ace of Cups. Oh, this is beautiful, beautiful love. Oh, I gotta keep this upright so that Solus can bless this. Oh, my goodness. Yes, yes. Solus is, of course, the sun. This is also a higher vibration of the divine masculine. You know? I mean, I'm not saying they look completely alike, but if you can imagine, this is the masculine in the 3D done on Earth, because the fairies are Earth energy down in the 3D. But if you could picture this beautiful divine masculine on the 5D in his spiritual form, wouldn't you think he'd look like this? I mean, it's gorgeous, you know? So yes, I'm going to keep Soulless face up right here. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, clarifying. So somebody is slapping some strength onto this self-doubt, because she's gonna take, I just heard it's gonna take a lot of strength to deal with her. Look at her, she's wild. Even though her match is coming, she's like, I don't know who you think you are. I'm not going to submit. And submit, that has such a bad connotation. Submit, it sounds so submissive. But what I'm saying is that I heard she's going to make him work for it. She's going to make him work for it. Look at that face. That fuck you face, you know? And he's coming in like, oh, she's going to be difficult, isn't she? All right, let's keep going, please. Spirit, clarify and elaborate, please, on the green woman. Got the sun. Look at this. The sun and Soulless. Illumination coming out into the open. Something's not going to be hidden anymore. The sun is the happiest card, so it's like she's coming in with the sun in her heart, you know? Fully illuminated. Exposed but not vulnerable in her truth. That's what I wanted to say. Spirit, can you please elaborate and clarify himself, the divine masculine? Oh, 8 of Pentacles. That's hard work. It took him hard, long, dedicated work to become the masculine. Like, he always was the masculine. He always was the divine masculine. But sometimes the light doesn't turn on right away. And then once it does turn on, that's when the real work begins. That 8 of Pentacles is head down, clear path. Even though this isn't usually associated with the idea of a clear path, I think in his mind, his sights are, look at, he's concentrating so hard on that pentacle that he's building. All of these are already done and they're hanging up, ready to be utilized. And this one last one that he's working on has his full attention. Oh, I almost had something for that. Say that again. But it's pentacles. Okay, so this could be like, yes, this could be 3D financial stuff that he's taking care of in order to become the divine masculine proper. But I most get the feeling that this is inner work that he's doing. Hard work, dedicated work, but inner work. And we'll get clarifications on that too. The reason I think that is because he is concentrating so intently on what he's working on that, you know, when you concentrate on something, especially if it's something that you know well, when you're concentrating on it, it's almost like you're put in a meditative state. because you tune everything else out and you focus on what you're doing. I feel like that's the work that he's putting on himself. He finally knows who he is. He finally understands the connection, and I feel like he's like, well, I got to get down to work because I have to be this new thing to him. Okay, let's keep going, please. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm getting wordy tonight, but that's just how Spirit's running it. Please clarify and elaborate on the union, the sacred union. Clarify the unity card, please. Oh, clarify unity. We had a flipper. What's this? The moon. Okay. Why is that on the... Oh. Oh, this is kind of like a carryover from the last one. It was either this last or a couple before this. There was the energy coming out of the masculine doing work on the down low. Like, not trying to be conniving about it, but being careful. I mean, if I say that, it's gonna be very, like, negative connotations, but he's doing things in secret. But it's not in a dishonest way, if that makes sense. He's just not advertising what he's doing. He's doing it quietly. Because there's doubt. See, there's doubt here. Just like the gloom and his doom. So the moon, I'm beating around the bush, I guess. The moon is illusion, fears, and keeping things hidden. It rules Cancer. They're very sensitive. The masculine Cancers are very soft and squishy, I think, on the inside sometimes. The feminine Cancers can be very defensive and secretive. Protective, I'm hearing. Someone's protective over their work because they can't trust what's around them. Because with the moon, I just heard they can't trust what they see. And that makes sense because at night in the moonlight, colors are different, shapes are different. The old meme where it's like when you're laying in bed and the moonlight hits the chair with the jacket that's over it, and it looks like everything in your mind starts racing that it's a demon, it's a monster, it's a serial killer, it's, your brother playing tricks on you, it's stuff like that. It's all illusion in the dark. Under the moon, it's a different shadow side of what you see during the day. Also, I'm being told with the sun and the moon, this is another manifestation of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Hang on, I almost glitched out there for a second. Let me listen, please. Either the divine is still keeping the whole union quiet, or this is the masculine keeping it quiet because he's working on it. Or it's the divine keeping it quiet because they're working on the both of them still. But there's no denying that they're in their true form. And if they haven't met to rekindle this union yet. It's going to be coming. I don't see the wheel. I might get the wheel later, so maybe we'll see divine timing. Who knows? But for right now, the union is under protection. Oh, protection. Okay. It's being hidden for a reason. And I think the reason is because masculine is working hard. Or maybe both of them. Working hard on finishing it. Okay, let's keep going. I'm starting to get tired. Please elaborate and clarify the fairies of the future. Really? Oh my God, it's the Chariot. The future is now, bitch. That's what it says. Now. Choose a path. Go now. Bam. Now. Guess what? Guess why? Because your ride is here. The Uber has arrived. Your Uber driver is sending the text. They just pulled up. Here it is. Well, that was actually kind of easy. Spirit, please elaborate and clarify on the roar. Really? Boy, you're coming out strong today. We have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Oh, I just had to deal with the Page of Pentacles earlier today too, and I keep drawing a blank. Okay, for some reason, I don't know if every reader has one hang up that they can't ever remember what what a certain card means, no matter how many times they deal with it. For me right now, it's the damn court cards. It's like I draw a blank whenever I see them, especially the pages. Okay, so let me listen, please. The Pentacles, being the earth energy, are the slowest movers ever. I have such a love-hate relationship with the earth signs, with the earth sign cards in tarot. Because they really do take forever. And here we have one of the stone men right next to them. It's like, this was not... Hang on, let me listen. It was a long road. And so I feel like this is the pentacle that he's working on right here. So maybe this is all stuff that he's worked on in the past. That's, the Amazon orders have been shipped. And he's got this one that he's working on. And I can't deny the symbolism of him working on it here and then showing up with it here, even bigger, because he's put more effort into it along the way. So the page is a messenger. They're all the pages are messengers. This particular messenger comes with not information about something tangible. Tangible, I like that. I made this for you. I made it all for you. That's why it's so big. And that power up, that level up, I feel like this is just the first step. The page is always the first step. So I feel like he's coming new. There may have been a transformation somewhere. Or maybe this is him stepping into his 3D power. Like himself is what he looks like on the other side, or in the 5D, and then this is him in the 3D. He's coming new with a beautiful offer, and he's coming enthusiastically. Let's keep going. Mike the Myomancer, please clarify and elaborate. Mike the Myomancer, my goodness. 8 of Swords in your head. Somebody's in their head. You know, as much as I hate this negative cards coming up, I get it. I get it. Because even though the union might be in the sights, they're working toward it. They're making plans. They're laying bricks. They're doing everything they can to follow this yellow brick road to the union. But of course, having human hearts, there's going to be doubt, like we saw with the gloomy doom. There's going to be indecision and anxieties. So that's not necessarily a bad card to, well, a bad card to show up here, but it shows up on the small clues and messages and omens, and oh, someone's missing them because they're like this. See, she's blindfolded, and all of these thoughts are swirling around her, but she doesn't see any of them. I think that's what this is referring to. It's like, hey, you're so in your head that you are missing the signs. And like I gave the analogy of the chariot being like a car, like your Uber's here. If you don't pay attention, you could miss the signs. And what kind of signs do you run into when you're driving? Exit ramps, signs for, what do we see around here most of all? So if we were on the freeway, we would see signs that say, like, Quick Trip, Wendy's, fireworks and cheese. It's like you are closed off to the things around you. That I can easily imagine these swords as like different synchronicities they're missing, different omens they're missing, different signs from the divine that they're missing because their eyes are closed. I think that's what that's being warned against. Okay, let's continue. Please clarify and elaborate on the undressing of doing the impossible. Clarify, please, the change in motion, change in fortune, and doing the impossible. 10 of Cups. That's what the goal is, but it seems impossible to them. Someone, one of them. 10 of Cups on the undressing of the sound. That's beautiful. So what is being set in motion is the pursuit of the 10 of Cups. Okay, let's keep, bottom of the deck, the Fool. Initiative, enthusiasm, and the jump. Like here with the Ra and the Chariot was the potential for the jump. Well, here it is. There's the jump. One thing I have to say about the Fool is that even though he's traveling, even though he's going on to new adventures, you don't see him overly burdened down with suitcases or anything like that. He's got himself. In some decks, he has a dog with him, which is a representation of spiritual guidance. And he's got his stick with a bag, like a hobo stick, and we don't see them, but in that bag is 1 pentacle, 1 sword, 1 wand, and 1 cup. It's back to the very basics, because that's all you need to go forward. That's the lesson of the Fool card is to go forward with no baggage from what you left in the past. Okay, so let's move on to Tarot of the Divine. I'm starting to fade out a little bit, so if I start rambling, it's because I'm starting to get tired, and I apologize. Okay. Anything else I need to know about this spirit before I do the last deck? Anything I need to know for the collective, Camilo? No, not that I can hang on to. I mean, the sun and the moon, that's beautiful. 10 of Cups, the Chariot, and Strength. That has blessed union all over it. Cut. Okay, cut. Okay, one more shuffle. That was pathetic, but I'll take it. Okay. Please clarify and elaborate on strength of the gloom and doom. 4 of Coins. Some lady keeping something close to their chest. They're preserving it. They're protecting it. This actually fits in with the underlying theme of his hard work and keeping it secret for a while. Because 4 of Coins is like the miser. He sits on his. I don't think it's the king because I don't remember seeing a crown on the 4 of Pentacles, but still he's a masculine in charge of his own domain. You know, it's a card of preservation. What else, Spirit? Hoarding. I heard the last time too. Hoarding, but not like physical stuff. They're not like 18 stacks of newspapers high in their dining room. It's like, I lost my train of thought. Oh, it's just keeping the work close to their chest, hidden. Look at the condor in the picture has its wings around the pentacles at the egg and the child. It's keeping things protected, safe, preserved. And let's see, it's on Strength and the Gloomy Doom. Okay, let me put these together here. I still feel the I don't know if I can do this energy. I don't know if I can have the strength to do this. And hold on, something's coming through. Self-pity, strength, 4 of Coins. So I feel like this is that, like, even though they're scared and mired in self-doubt, they have to have the strength to preserve the progress that they've made so far. Oh, that took forever. Let's get another one. Clarify, please, the sun on the green woman. Nope, I'm going to take a look at the top. Sun on the green woman, please. Clarify and elaborate the sun. We've got 10 of Cups again. Look at that. They might be mirroring each other. Look at this. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. The sun on the green woman. This is just double happiness. Look at this. Double happiness. And it also said, part of this card says reward. The maturity part, I don't necessarily feel it has to mean that they're older. It very well could be, because a lot of times these twin cycles will run for decades before there's union. So this is like making me think of like an egg timer's gone off, like it's ready. It's matured enough to be viable. That's why let's see, the maturity, take risk. So, okay, this actually mentions tend your ground and sow wild seeds. Well, what's one thing that seeds need to grow? It's the sun and the warmth that it provides. So, the things that she's trying to manifest in the past are finally coming in. That's what I can, and it's being grown by the sun, and the sun is the divine masculine. And what is it? It's the Ten of Cups. I fucking love this. Please clarify and elaborate. The Eight of Pentacles, the hard work on himself. Oh, there it is. That's the phrase we were waiting for. He's putting in hard work on himself. But let's elaborate. Please elaborate. No, I'm not taking both of these. Eight of Pentacles, please, on himself. Please elaborate and clarify the work being done on himself. Wait a minute. I'm going to clear these real quick. Please clarify and elaborate the moon on the Eight of Pentacles on himself. They're really trying to get away. See that squirrely energy I was talking about? Eight of Pentacles on himself, please. What's being worked on? Eight of Pentacles on himself. Oh. Ten of Swords. Okay. That's the ending of a painful cycle. That's what he's been working on in himself. Ending a painful previous cycle. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hierophant shows up. That's how I'm reading that stack. He's here. It took him a long time and a lot of work. And drawing a blank here. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Oh, this is the swords in the back. Okay. Excuse me. But the swords in the back always remind me of, like, it's betrayal. Like you've been stabbed in the back 10 times. So to me, it feels like there was betrayal here. That's what's taken him so long to work on himself. I'm drawing a blank on. Okay. Is it he did it to himself? No. Hang on, please. Yeah, I mean, just this hard work, making himself ready, making sure he comes in his full power. It's ended a previous cycle. That's what that means. Oh. Please clarify and elaborate on the moon on unity. Please clarify. Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing. Yep. Okay. What's being hidden about the union is that it is moving forward. The wheel is it's a dynamic energy of action and movement. So since the wheel is turning, but it's being hidden that it's turning. That's crazy. Let's keep going. Please clarify and elaborate the Chariot on the fairies of the future. The Uber is here. Clarify and elaborate the Chariot, please. Clarify and elaborate on the Chariot here. Oh, no, that was a fluke. Oh, the Fool peaked. Clarify and elaborate the Chariot, please. One card, please, Spirit. One card for the Chariot. One card for the Chariot, please. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Ace of Wands. Excuse me, sorry. Now, choose a path. Go. Bam, the Uber's here. Go get it. It's Ace of Wands. It's an offer from the divine. Excuse me, 1 second. Now my throat's getting closed up. It's the offer from the divine of a new ambitious initiative, a new collaboration, new passion, new, I heard vigor. Oh, new vigor. Oh my. So that's coming in soonly, very soonly. Please clarify and elaborate the Page of Pentacles on the raw. Wild enthusiasm with this previously very slow, methodical night. Please elaborate. Page of Pentacles on the raw. Two of Wands. Okay, this is a choice. A crossroads. Okay. I do have to say this about the Two of Wands. In the Gilded. Okay, so in the Rider Waite, he's standing on like his porch. Like, this is the best I can describe it. He's standing on his porch, looking out to the future with two staffs. He's got a choice to make. It's a crossroads. That's a crossroads card. In the Gilded, deck, he's not standing on a porch. He's actually standing like he's coming out of a wooded area, and the road forks and goes around these two stick markers, right? What I heard last time was, because in the Gilded, the card has geese in it. Geese are a symbol of returning home. On the card that has a fork in the road, what I interpreted it as, how I interpreted it last time is, he chose a path, but it circled him right back around, or them, or her. It circled them right back around to where it started. That's the thing about geese, is they come back to the same spot every year. They don't forget it. They don't build a new one. It's that spot every year. So in that Two of Wands card, you see him standing with a fork in the road. I always get the impression that he's done this before. Like, this fork in the road is a cycle that keeps bringing him back, like the geese. So he'd make a decision. It might have been the wrong one. This might be like the first second chance to do the crossroads again, or the 50th. It depends on how quickly they learn to choose a different path the next time they come to this situation. Okay? This is the god Janus. He's from Roman mythology. He's the two-headed. He's looking both ways. So I'm going to draw for this card because I often get that when this comes between two other cards, it's that the crossroads is choosing between those two. So let's see what falls out here. Eight of Swords on Mike the Myomancer, please. Elaborate and clarify the Eight of Swords. What is Janus looking at? The crossroads, two ways to go. He's looking in both directions to see which way to go. What is this other direction he's looking at that he's in his head about? An ending. Death. Don't like it. But okay, let me think. It's like because she's got this curtain that she's about to pull back and go through. It's transformation, that's for sure. Death is always transformation. So that's what he's looking at, maybe. He's looking at this new offer and transformation. Let's clarify, please, the Ten of Cups on undressing of the salad. Wait a minute. There's more here? Oh, it says keep in mind the omens and signs because you're missing them because you're in your head about it, but they'll help bring about the end of this cycle. There we go. Okay. Please clarify and elaborate Ten of Cups on things in motion. Please clarify Ten of Cups on things in motion. The future is now. Please clarify Ten of Cups. Why is this doing this? They don't always do that. Please clarify the Ten of Cups. Okay, I'll take it. Please clarify Ten of Cups. The High Priestess. Okay, again, another card of hiding. I mean, not hiding. The High Priestess doesn't need to hide, but she is quiet. She's not talking about the things that she's learned. I wonder if this masculine found something out that he's keeping hidden that he knows. And he has a choice to end it for a new initiative. Ten of Cups, the High Priestess. Things in motion, Ten of Cups, High Priestess. Okay, so this could still be the energy that was up here with the moon being all, I don't want to say conniving, being secretive, because the High Priestess is illuminated. It's just she doesn't feel she needs to talk about it, which is really interesting that they chose this, because in this deck, this is Scheherazade. Scheherazade? Yeah, 1,000 Tales. This is Arabian Nights, 1,001 Tales. And even though the High Priestess doesn't say shit, this princess preserved her life because every night she told a story. So that's talking a hell of a lot for this to be representing the High Priestess. That's a lot of talking. And every evening, her kidnapper was like, I was going to kill you, but now I want to see how this story turns out, so I'm going to let you live. Does everyone remember The Princess Bride? when Wesley was telling the story about how he became a steward on the real Dread Pirate Robert's ship, and every evening the previous pirate would say, "Well done, Wesley. Get some rest. I'll most likely kill you in the morning." That's how it was. Scheherazade told a story every night, and the kidnapper was like, "I was going to kill you, but I kind of want to see how this turns out." That's a hell of a lot of talking for being the high priestess. But I guess the point of the story is not that she spoke a lot, but what she spoke of. So, bottom of the deck. Be a good one, please. King of Coins. The King of Pentacles. Okay. King of Pentacles came out the other day. He's the preserver of the kingdom and its riches. So how can we read this? Solace, the Fool, and the King of Coins. Blessings on this new initiative. King of Coins and Judgment underneath. Oh, I remember. Okay. The King of Pentacles is the dependable, stable provider. He's one step below the Emperor. So he is one of the more evolved or elevated kings. Well, why would you want me to say that? Because even though he's coming in enthusiastically, he's not coming in naive. The King of Pentacles is smart. So he's coming in fully illuminated to exactly what he is manifesting. Whew, okay. Ooh, that took a lot out of me. Oh, I'm like really drifting here because that took so much. Let's get some love quotes. Okay. I hope that resonated with someone. I hope it was helpful. I hope it made sense. If it did resonate and you like my vibe and you feel called to do so, maybe go ahead and drop a little on my Cash App. Or not my Cash App, my Venmo. And that would really help a little witch who is starting over from nothing after her own tower. And I would be greatly appreciative of absolutely whatever, if anything, would land in the Venmo. Thank you so much. So let's get these love quotes. Ooh, love quotes. All right. I'm going to split in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have, if you're scared, I'm on my way. Okay, this is from Where Is My Love by Simone. Let me get to that verse. It's in the bridge. Oh, I have that other song stuck in my head. Give me a second. If you bled, I'll bleed the same. If you're scared, I'm on my way. Did you run away? Did you run away? I don't need to know. If you ran away, come back home. Just come home. That's what that is. Oh, and the other side is from Clarity. You are the piece of me I wish I didn't need. Yeah. I'm not going to do the rest. It's too high. It's too high for me right now. I'm so tired. This quote is, "Your beautiful laugh heals me. Your eyes guide me in the dark." And on the other side, it says, "I'm working on coming forward so we can have a heart-to-heart." That's fitting for this, especially that I set it down right, right on the pile with the Eight of Pentacles, which is work. This says, "Come live in my heart and pay no rent. Live for free in me. You are all I can think about." I love that. This says, "I love you more today than yesterday. Yesterday, you got on my nerves." This feels like it's coming from the green woman because she's so playful. And on the other side, it says, "Me love you long time." All right, you guys, thank you so much for sticking with me. I'm so tired now. Yeah, I'm just going to end it, and I'll be back in a couple days, probably with another collective read. I hope this wasn't a total disaster. I'm going to have to watch it back because I am totally spent, and I think I probably pushed a half hour more out of how tired I am. So if this was a rambling mess, I did warn you in the beginning that I am a hot mess, and my readings tend to be hot messes. But I hope that this resonated with someone. Oh, you want me to? Okay, final wrap up. The power that is bringing these two together is causing a lot of anxiety and self-doubt. I do believe that it's in divine timing that this is happening. I think that they're going to be okay. Um, Things are being worked in the background. In the previous reading, the divine said that we're working on him. We're working on it, meaning they were working on the energy in the 5D in order to prepare it to come through into the 3D for the twins to use to manifest this union. Oh, okay. I will see you in a few days, I think, and I hope everyone is well till then. Thank you for watching. Bye.